Hi and welcome to my channel. So if you thought you heard it all about UK government making massive changes to visas and immigration processes, wait until you hear in today's video the 4 massive changes that they are recommending and proposing regarding COS, skilled worker visas, as well as naturalization and UK citizenship applications for immigrants and overseas workers in the UK. And so in today's video, I'm going to tell you what all of these changes are. So whether you're already in the UK at the moment or you're still out of this amazing country, you want to watch this video till the very end so that you hear all the changes, because they are going to be affecting every single person. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you haven't joined this family, hit the subscribe button below, because you want to be the first person that is notified every single day when I drop a new video on here. And so I would like you to drop a comment in the comment section below and tell me where you're watching this video from at the moment. In which country are you at the moment, so that when I'm sharing information here, I'm ensuring that it is suitable for your needs. So where are you watching this video from? Drop that in the comment section below. So let me tell you something. If you're planning to relocate to the UK this year, 2025, or you're already in the UK looking to switch, say, from a student visa, from a temporary visa, or you're just looking for a more permanent visa in the UK, the earlier you switch, the better for you. Because by April this year, there's going to be massive changes. And let me tell you something. The changes are not for the better. So every single day that passes without you achieving that dream of getting a legit COS in the UK, your journey is going to become tougher. I'm saying this because I have been supporting people with these processes for 6 years now. And let me tell you, it is becoming tougher than ever before, because the competition is high. Every single person wants to come to the UK, but the opportunities are there, but very competitive. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I will implement this. Because if you're looking for visa sponsorship, I want you to triple your efforts. I don't mean double your efforts, I mean triple your efforts. Because there are many of you that are selling your property, you're getting into debt, you're taking loans from back home to come to this country, but you're stranded here. You're not even able to make the money that you made in the first place to come to this country. And I'm like, it's not gonna make sense. Because when you hear the changes that the government is planning, let me tell you something. For many people, if you're not progressing in your career in the UK, you're not looking for other ways to earn more money, coming to this country is not going to be worth it for many of you if you're not maximizing the opportunities that this country has to bring. And so that's what I'm going to talk about in today's video. And by the way, if you're watching this and you need to contact me, you're like, hey Melvis, I need support with these processes, I need support with NHS jobs, I'm very open saying that NHS is the best employer at the moment for thousands of reasons. But check the comment section below and you're going to see my contact details. There's my email address, my WhatsApp number, and you can contact me at your earliest convenience, obviously after watching this video. And if you're looking for visa sponsorship, whether you're in the UK or out, focus on NHS jobs. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say NHS jobs. When I see the comments NHS jobs, I know that you need more information about entry-level NHS jobs that are recruiting at the moment and giving visa sponsorship. So leave a comment in the comment section and say NHS jobs. So what has the government said so far? The first thing is they are planning to increase the amount of money that companies are paying for COS. So if a company is recruiting an overseas worker, whether they're in the UK or out, it makes no difference. That company has to pay for the COS to the Home Office, which is the UK department or government department that is in charge of visas and immigration. It is illegal for candidates to pay for the COS themselves. So this always has to be paid for by the employer. And by the way, if you're watching this and you're one of those people that pay £10,000, £20,000, £30,000 for COS, I empathize with you, because it only costs about £200. That is a real cost for a COS. I know many of you have sold your property, you've gotten into debt, some of you have ended up in a whole lot of trouble to come to this country, but it only really costs £200. So the government is planning to double that amount for legit employers and all of that. Is it going to make any difference? What do you think? And by the way, I have organized a live class in 2 days time, so that's on Wednesday, for my support group called the Work From Home Tribe. The Work From Home Tribe is all about supporting you to start making money online, work from home jobs. How do you make money online, as well as side hustle ideas to get started today so that you can supplement your income. Look, I'm a huge advocate when it comes to career progression in the UK, relocation to the UK. But let me tell you something. These jobs will enable you and I to come to the UK, but they will not give us money. They will not enable you to have the kind of lifestyle that you deserve to have. So you need something on the side. You need to be smart, you need to be wise. And that's why work from home jobs are there. And the work from home tribe, like I say, when you join, you have access to work from home jobs to do. The links are already there, the companies, free courses, free training to get started. You have access to our previous recordings as well. And you also have access to side hustle ideas to get started, advice, guidance from myself and other people that are already in the program doing it. So the live masterclass is on Wednesday, so it's in 2 days time, and the purpose is to ensure that you know how to get started. So if you check the comment section below, you're going to see a link with information about the work from home tribe, but I would like you to drop a comment in the comment section below and say work from home tribe. When I see the word work from home tribe, I know that you need more information, and I'll share more information with you. Let me tell you something. The UK wants fewer immigrants in this country, but we are the ones that are sponsoring the activities of this country, which means they want fewer of us coming, but the few people coming still need to raise the billions that the government needs from the millions of people that are still coming to this country, which means if they want to reduce immigration from 2 million people to 1 million people, if the 2 million people are bringing in, say, 50 billion pounds to the UK every year, they want half of that number to come, but still maintaining the same 50 billion that are bringing to the economy. That's why you see that they're trying to double the amount of money that employers are paying for COS to bring overseas workers. And that's why I always say that for me, I relocated to the UK 13 years ago as a carer working in a nursing home. And when I got here and I realized how the system was, I said to myself, look, I will not settle for mediocre jobs in this country. I will not settle for low paying jobs that the people that were born in this country are not willing to do themselves. But I'm here to maximize the opportunities that this country has to offer. And let me tell you what I did. I'm very open about the things I've done because I know there are many people that are struggling. And if you know from people that have been here before what has worked and what hasn't worked, it helps a lot of people. So what I did was I decided to study nursing. At that time in the UK, nursing was just for obviously home students, and they didn't have free courses to study nursing. So I paid to study my nursing course. But let me tell you what happens after that. They introduced free courses for both postgraduate and undergraduate nursing students. And so what I did was I did my first master's in mentorship in nursing. I was paid over £30,000 to study, and my employer paid my tuition fees to do that. After that, I got a very senior management position within the NHS as a nurse. After that, I then did another master's course, which was an advanced clinical practice master's for 3 years. And again, I was paid over £50,000 per year to study, which means in the 3 years, you can imagine how much I was paid. It was almost £200,000. And they also paid my tuition fees. Why am I sharing this? If you pay all this money that the government wants to come to this country and you are not maximizing the opportunities to progress, for example, there are free nursing courses in this country. There is no reason why you've paid all this money to come to the UK and you're not applying for those free courses so that you can transition and progress. If you're working in domiciliary care, you're on a student visa, you're working in a nursing home, get a job with the NHS and get funding for these opportunities so you can progress, because you're going to spend more money to exist in this country than you're ever going to make. Look, when I see people that have been doing domiciliary care for 3 years, for 5 years, I'm like, girl, boy, you don't know what you're doing. This country has opportunities, but you need to push yourself to be able to go for them. You cannot come here, spend all this money, and then remain mediocre. It doesn't work. And that's why right now I'm an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing job in the profession. And so it's very important that you think about it. Remember, by the way, leave a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I will focus on career progression. I feel really disappointed seeing many of my fellow immigrants in this country after 20 years, 30 years, 50 years doing the same job, earning £20,000 per year, suffering, broke, from one loan to one debt to one problem to another. It just doesn't work. This is not why we're here. But anyway, let me not get too emotional about that, because another change that the government has implemented is that they are increasing the amount of money that you need to apply for naturalization. And this is after money for indefinite leave to remain applications was increased not long ago, which means after the 5 years in the UK, you need to apply for indefinite leave to remain. Guess how much it costs? It's almost £3,000 per person to apply. One of the nurses who is a member of my private coaching program, I've got a private coaching program where I offer support with career progression in the UK, nursing jobs, getting jobs with the NHS, free visa sponsorship jobs. What are the best employers for you to progress, into progressing to senior nursing jobs? If you're a nurse in the UK working as a carer or midwife, how can you transition back into nursing? I support with all of that. One of the nurses in my coaching program has just spent £21,000 to apply for indefinite leave to remain with herself, her hubby, and their children. £21,000 for somebody who has left her home country to come to this country and offer a crucial service like nursing that they don't even have enough people in this country that are willing to be able to do the job. You see what I'm saying? And I sat with her and I said to her, look, this is why I'm always talking about career progression. Luckily right now, by the way, she's a manager and we're in the process of supporting her to also become an advanced nurse practitioner like myself, because you need to be smart about the opportunities here. But £21,000 in legal fees it's unacceptable. Let me tell you that. I'll leave a comment in the comment section below and say £21,000. Let that sink in. If you're out of the UK, how much is £21,000 in your home currency? This nurse and her hubby, they have worked incredibly hard to save this money. This is money that they could have used to buy a house, to invest, to build a beautiful mansion back home, and all sorts of things. But no, it's going for the visa fees. And the government is planning to increase those fees, by the way. And that's why I'm saying, if you come to this country and you are not going for the best opportunities, then you're really shooting yourself in the foot. And when I share these opportunities here and I share my own journey, I'm sharing this as an inspiration for the few of you that, like me, are interested and invested in career progression. Look, many of us here, I know we're not interested in career progression. We feel that we want career progression, but we're not willing to put in the effort that is needed. And I know what you're going to do after this is watch this video, then move straight on to another video. Hey Melvis, you talk too much. There you go again. But let me tell you something. My videos are not for all of you. They are only for the few people that are interested in career progression and invested and willing to be different in this country. I always say that when I came here, I had one objective: to progress in my career to the most senior clinical nursing job, to earn a lot of money, work less, and retire early. I didn't come here with the intention that I'm going to be earning £20,000 till I retire. And let me share something with you. I started work from home jobs 4 years ago, side hustles and all sorts of things. And let me tell you, currently, every single month, I make £5,000 to £10,000 every month from the work from home jobs that I do. But every single thing that I do, side hustles, work from home jobs, and all of that, I earn between £15,000 to £20,000 a month. When I talk about this, I know many of you, I've received messages from some people saying, Melvis, how can you be earning £15,000 per month in the UK? That's not true. That's not possible. I know that many of us like to hear bad news. We like people to come to YouTube and talk about how they're suffering in the UK, how the UK is an awful country, how people shouldn't come to the UK, how you're suffering and you're broke. But let me tell you something, not everybody is in that position. And like I say, my videos are only for the few of us that are invested in career progression. And that's why I've started this work from home tribe, to be able to hold your hands, to be able to show you what other opportunities are in this country. Because like I say, nursing, carer jobs, medicine, working as a doctor, pharmacy, all those jobs will not make you rich. They are only there to give you a UK passport after 5 years in this country. That's all you're going to get. But in terms of making money, if you're not smart, which many of us are not really maximizing the opportunities, it's going to be very, very difficult. And so I'm going to be sharing with you as well some of the things that I do to be able to enhance my earnings. And just to give an example for transparency, because you guys know I'm very open about the things I do. I'm comfortable talking about money, my own finances, how much I spend, how much I make. I've got a lot of expenses, obviously, that I have to pay, but I'm telling you about how much I make gross, every single month. One of the good sources of income that I also have is that I have speaking events. So I get paid by companies. I've got NHS organizations, I've got private organizations, I've got unions, bodies, and all of that contact me to go and speak to their nurses, for example, their staff, their workers, and all of that. And for this particular opportunity, I charge £3,000 for a day. £3,000 for a day, which means if I've got two of them, for example, in a month or just one a month, that's £3,000. So again, these are the sorts of things that when you're progressing in your career and you're acquiring your knowledge, be very smart, be very strategic with the opportunities that you're going for. And I share these to inspire the few people here that are also interested in career progression. And that's why I say the work from home tribe is something that you should definitely consider. And by the way, if you didn't leave a comment in the comment section, leave a comment in the comment section and say work from home tribe. When I see that, I know that you're interested to learn more yourself, to be able to look. It's not because I'm the most intelligent person in this country or I know more than anybody. No, it's only that I really focus my energy. I maximize the opportunities that are available, for example, to study, to put myself out there. And companies in the UK are very happy that I have this knowledge and this information and they're willing to pay me for it. About 3 months ago or so, I was called by a company to do a 1 hour presentation. And like I said, I was paid £3,000. I spoke for 30 minutes. I had a Q&A session for another 30 minutes, and I was paid £3,000 for that. And I know that, like I say, many people like to hear that we're all suffering and struggling in the UK, but I'm here to talk about the other side, which is think out of the box. There are opportunities in this country, but you need to do what no one else is doing to be able to get access to those opportunities. The first thing is get rid of negative energy. Many of us have too much negative energy around us. You have people who are suffering, they're struggling. All they do is moan and complain. And if you are surrounded by people like that, let me tell you, life in this country will be very tough. You need people that will inspire you to open your mind, to open your brain to the opportunities that the UK has to offer. That's why personally for me, the UK is the best country that there is in the world. But the opportunities are just there, but no one is going to say to you, take them. And that's why I'm very open here, sharing with you the things I'm doing to also earn money and encouraging you to do so. One thing that I've also said, by the way, is that for the skilled worker visa, in fact, when you are completing your journey, let's say, for example, you come to the UK as a carer, and then 5 years later, you get your indefinite leave to remain, and now you're eligible to bring your dependents. Guess what? After that period, it has been completed, you need to be earning at least £29,000 to bring your dependents, which means if you're not, you still will not be able to bring your dependents. So career progression is the only way. So if you come in as a carer and you can't bring your dependents, try to progress to a more senior position so that once you get your indefinite leave to remain, then you'll be earning at least £29,000 per year to be able to bring your dependents. Look, leave a comment in the comment section below and say dependents, because for many people, if you're in the UK without your family, it makes it worthless. The whole point why many people relocate to this country is to be able to be together with their kids, to be with their husbands, to be with their wife, to be with their loved ones. If you're alone, it's very lonely, it's very daunting. And I'm saying this because I support hundreds and hundreds of people every single time that are going through this. And I know the pain that they're going through. Parents, mothers that have been separated from their kids, and the pain that they're going through every day in this country. I have people now that have already had their visas, they're still back home. And every day they are delaying to relocate because those visas don't allow them to bring dependents. And that's why I say focus on NHS jobs if you're really keen about bringing your dependents, because they will allow you to come to this country with your beautiful family and be able to live a fulfilled life as you should. Because it's going to cost many of us more to come to this country than we are ever going to make. And I think that's a massive shame. But again, I get very passionate about these. And that's why I think that you should make your stay in this country worthwhile. Otherwise, what is the point? Because it's a huge sacrifice to be here. So leave a comment in the comment section and say UK visa sponsorship. If you want to know those NHS jobs that are offering visa sponsorship, leave a comment and say, UK visa sponsorship, and I'll provide more details. I would like you to share this video with your friends, your loved ones, your colleagues. Encourage them. If you've got people around you, it's hard, it's tough, encourage them. They can do it. Other people have done it, so can they. And so I would like you to get in contact with me, if you need support with any of the things I've spoken about. But leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I watched this video till the end. Because when you're asking any questions, I need to know that you followed through successfully with what I've said. So say, I watched this video till the end. And I'll see you in this video right here, where I've provided more information about opportunities in the UK. Check this out here.